my first time to do a live vertically over here on YouTube, but I'm here for it. I'm super excited. I'm so glad you're able to join me here. I have several friends coming over here to join us from from my Facebook page. You guys come on in if you are new here. Oh, y'all, there's some like weird stuff going on. Hold on. What is this one? I'm like, what are these filters? Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm just playing around. I'm just playing around. So welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, just type out new in the comments below and I will reply with the best way for us to keep in touch. Let's see what it says. Chat, super chat, cancel, da da da. Okay, and then it'll let me flip my camera around, it looks like too. So oh my gosh. What the hecka. Hey, Becky, welcome. I'm so glad you're here and you're new. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am so sorry. Look at all these. One's called Crush. I'm like, okay. Okay, let's get started. We are going to make a really pretty fun spring bow. So if you are new to me, like I said, just type out new in the comments below. I will reply as soon as I pop off of here with the best way for us to stay in touch. I also write the blog southerncrushathome.com. That is where all of my fun, pretty bows, pretty wreaths, crafts, recipes, other ideas are all living. So I craft out in my crafting garage. So you might hear a truck go by every once in a while because I live on a busy highway and it's Saturday and it's beautiful here in North Texas. So there is that. But again, if you are new, you may not have seen this bow before. But if you are an avid follower, then you may have seen my messy bow. It's called Melanie's Messy Bow. I have been known for this for about 4 years now. It is my signature bow. I make it all the time. Okay, but I've tweaked it a little bit over the years. So everything that I share with you guys will be in the description as soon as I pop off of here for links for you guys. So I'm going to point the camera down a little bit more so that you guys can see exactly what we are making so that you too can make this later. So if you are new to this vertical on YouTube, I think there's a little square in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen that you can tap and it'll open up big for you. So something I learned when I was watching other people. So the first thing we're going to do is prepare our materials. Now, I promise I'm making this like more steps. I mean, you can make this however you want. It is the easiest bow you will ever make. I promise. Promise. All right. So you are going to want to, I've learned from past that you're going to want to have one wired ribbon. And this is going to help the rest of your bow. All right. One wired ribbon. And so I'm just taking this Dollar Tree burlap ribbon in the color pink. You guys are familiar with this in the color pink. Why won't it flip my camera? Oh, well, maybe, hey, y'all tell me in the comments below, is this straight up and down? Like, can you read this? Is this left to right or is it backwards? I'm just curious because again, I've not done this format before. So I'm going to take this. We're not going to make a huge bow. I'm pretty known for my huge bows, but we're not going there today. 8-inch strips. And I'm just going to use, let's see here. I'm going to use three of these for my base. So this is going to be the base of the bow, okay? Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our, okay, we will. Yes, ma'am, YouTube. Y'all, YouTube's fun. I love YouTube. I love every one of you over here on my YouTube. Y'all are amazing. Mwah. Love you. All right. So we're going to cut our strips. All right. I just did 3 8-inch strips for those of you who are like particular about how many inches was it big and how many strips and all of that things, right? So the next I'm going to do is this layer is just some ribbon. It's actually from a thrift store. I found it, but how cute is this? This is adorable. This is like flowers. And again, you don't have to copy this exact bow. I'm just playing around, you guys. Playing around with what I wanted to make for my spring messy bow. Now, if you're on my YouTube channel, you can also look up Spring Messy Bow and you'll see another really pretty one I did several years ago. So this is interactive, so you guys be sure to leave a bunch of comments because I am not able to, let's see here, live chat. Okay. Just want to make sure. Share. Okay. I don't know here. We're good. All right. Then you're going to take any scrap fabric you have. So this is my favorite part. You can take any scrap fabric that you have and use it in one of these bows. So I'm going to use these 3 patterns. I just grabbed whatever 3 patterns I had. I love the polka dots. Then we've got some swirls here. It looks kind of stenciled, and some gingham check. You guys, I love gingham check. I have an entire free Facebook group. If you're interested, just put buffalo check below in the comments and I'll get back to you. But I will get you the link for that. Now, this is from Crafter's Square, and it is just some butterfly material. Now, they sell all sorts of material now. Fabric, that's my word for material. And they even have the perfect little packets for these bows, and it's just 3 scraps. And I was looking for mine. I know I got one the other day that would be perfect for a messy bow, and I was going to use it. Maybe we'll make another one. Maybe I'll make another one for like a YouTube short. Do you guys watch YouTube shorts? Those are those short little videos like reels. So here is the beautiful, this was the inspiration material for the bow today. Now, the first thing you're going to do is just get a manageable section. So I'm just going to open up this Dollar Tree fabric and cut me out like, I'm going to use my fabric scissors now. I use Yucky scissors for the burlap ribbon because it's wired and I don't want to ruin my good scissors. And then I use my really good Fiskars, I will link them below, scissors for the fabric, all right? And again, I'm just kind of going like 8 inches. In size. And again, listen, you guys, we're going to be trimming this, so it does not matter whatsoever if you make your scraps too large, okay? No such thing. No such thing. See how this is crooked? I want you to know that's okay. Again, makes it super easy to do. And what you're going to do next is just make little notches. So they're about 1 inch apart. And I just kind of make a little notch here so you can see. So just about 1 inch apart. And again, I just eyeball this, y'all. It does not have to be perfect, which I love about this bow. Anybody can make it and nobody can screw it up. How about those odds? So then we're just going to take this. This has all got the little notches in it. And we're going to tear it. All right. Here we go. Are y'all ready? This is the fun part. You get all of your stress out. Oh my gosh, it's such great therapy to just rip fabric, y'all. Rip the fabric. All right, so I have my little pile here of ripped fabric, and we're going to go on to the next section. So this is just a strangely shaped piece. So I might actually cut off one end, make this about yay long, and do it maybe a couple times. And that'll get me what I need. Just need some of this gingham check ribbon or fabric. And I'm just gonna make my notches. I'm gonna pile them on each other and just cut my notches out all at the same time. Okay, so here we go. I think it matters which side of the grain you get, y'all, because some of this, like there, you got to get rough with your gingham check. This is not a cotton. This scrap right here is more of a silky, that's the problem. It's more of a silky fabric. Come on now. And it's just wanting to tear up. So I'm going to cut it. But part of the cuteness of this bow is that it's messy. It's got to be messy. Hello. Edith Avenue Design, here to learn. Oh, you're so sweet. Girl, I'm not a YouTube expert. Oh, if you could see I'm like all turning red. I am not a YouTube expert. Okay, I'm a messy bow expert, not with this silk. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, so I'm just gonna get enough pieces out of this. Come on now, to make us a bow. All right, and I want it to be messy, so I'm making sure that at some point these strips turn out messy. Okay, we're gonna use both of those. So we got enough. We got one from each. I'm gonna do a couple more sections. Again, this is just a scrap piece of fabric, and I'm just gonna use it like it is. But the point is just to have about 4 to 5 strips of 4 to 5 different fabrics that you're gonna use for your bow. And once you have all of these done, that's when the magic's going to happen. So sit tight. You guys are going to see what it looks like at the end. It's going to be worth it. I promise. I promise. Again, like I said, anyone can make these and nobody can mess them up. So stay in your seats. Stay in your seats, girls and boys. Just going to cut a few more notches out of this polka dot material, which I'm in love with. Again, here's your notches. Once you have your notches, you can start to ripping. Start to ripping. And the cotton works so much easier, y'all. But I just loved that gingham check, and I only had it in that kind of a silky material, which I got from a thrift store. And boy, did it make it messy, which is fine. That's what we want. All right. So now I've got my sections of wired ribbon and the little flowers, and I've got all my scrap fabrics. All right. And I'm just going to take them and start arranging them. If there was a bunch of strings, which there's several strings, you could go ahead and just kind of grab them off and start your messy pile. We're having a messy pile over here. But other than that, you're good to go. So here comes the assembly. Are you guys ready? Give me some thumbs up, some likes for the assembly. It's going to be fun. So I'm going to take the burlap ribbon first, and I'm going to make like a little X. Okay. I'm going to point this down a little more. Make like a little X. All right. And then I'm going to put one more piece this way. And this again is going to be my base. All right. And then I'm going to add, I might add a few more of these. I'm not going to add these flowers yet. These are going to be for decoration. I'm just starting with my darkest color, y'all. You do whatever you want. And listen, there is no correct way to add these patterns and colors. And I'm going to mix them all up, actually. You see how I'm just literally laying these down? Literally laying lots of strings, which is what you want on a messy bow, because it gives it character. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. Just hang tight. All right, so we've got the polka dots. Now I'm going to add one of the pretty little flowers, okay? And those are going to pop out in the bow as we go. Okay, a couple more polka dots. And a couple more butterflies. And you don't have to use all of your ribbon or your scrap fabrics, but you can. It's there for you if you want it, if you want to. Okay, I'm going to add another flowered one. Gosh, I sure did end up with a lot of gingham check. That's good. I love gingham check. I love how it looks and makes projects just pop. Isn't this easy, you guys? Any one of you can totally do this. Anyone. That piece is a little interesting. Well, no, she opens up a little bit. It's all right. It's okay. We're going to love her anyway. We're going to love her no matter how messy she is. I'm going to add one more little pretty one. Okay, one more, the buffalo check, and then we're gonna end with our pattern. And I like to end with the pattern because that's what's gonna show the most, okay? So now that you've got your bow assembled, you guys can see this, right? I'm gonna point it all the way down because now we're gonna do the important part. Let me just get this one piece of strings off because she was really bothering me. Let's do this one too. Now we're gonna clean it up even more. This is our little messy pile over here we're making. But now you want to get the magic ingredient, which is a zip tie, okay? We're gonna use a zip tie to pull it all together. So I'm just gonna weave this underneath. You can lay it down first if you want, but I just always weave it underneath after I've got the whole pile there. Feel its way underneath, it's coming underneath, and then find the other end, okay? And I'm just gonna loosely, barely, hear that? Just one or two little clicks. And I'm gonna lift it and make sure I've got it all. Make sure I've got it all underneath there, and it looks like I do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weave this back around to the other side, and I'm gonna see what I've got. Okay, it looks like I need to spread this out, make that better. See, now I've got it completely up this way. I'm gonna tighten it a little bit now. But I'm gonna also at the same time kind of take my thumbs underneath here and press it this way. See how that wired ribbon's gonna let me do whatever I want? I want my bow to point out in the front, so I am just giving it a little love towards the front. Otherwise, it wants to zip it all to the back, which you could fix it later, but now I am not going to tighten it all the way yet because I wanna make sure the front's how I want it. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. Now we're not gonna stop here, y'all. I'm gonna take the back like a bouquet, take my hands like this, like a bouquet, and pinch it all forward. Pinch it all forward into a bouquet. Do you see how I'm holding it like, here comes the bride, all dressed in white, except she's in pink. All right, now we're going to trim the top. So this is where we're gonna make all of those ends even if you want to. You can make them at an angle if you want to. You can leave them like they are if you want to. This is your bow. This is your creation. You make it how you want it. And everyone's will turn out different, which is what I love, love, love about the messy bow. Now, you can do all sorts of fun things with messy bows. Oh my gosh, you can embellish a sign. Like I said, you can do a wreath. You can, I'm just kind of getting all the loose ends off. See how it's kind of flush now? It looks almost like a little rosette. I'm going to take my yucky scissors and get some of this burlap the way I want it. There we go. And I'm going to switch back to my good scissors to trim off the top a little more. And don't be shy about giving it a haircut. Get it how you want it. I think this is pretty good. And then you're going to toss it like this, kind of like a little duster. And you're just going to try to shake it off, Taylor, Taylor, um, and get all of the little extras off. Oh my gosh, you guys, it looks so beautiful. It's almost like a flower. Yes, now I'm going to say we're making a flower. No, we're not making a flower. We're making a bow. Trust me. Trust me on this. So how stinking cute is this? How many of you feel like you could totally do this? You could totally do this. So looky here. Looky here. You've got the bottom has got the wired ribbon, which is giving you the support that you need for the fabric to stand up. Because on its own, the fabric won't really stand up very well. Okay. But we're not finished. Wait, we're not finished. This is the fun part. Let me show you what we're going to do to embellish the bow. So let's clean up our mess from our messy bow. This is the mess part, which was therapeutic. We all had fun. We had a good time. This is the result, and we're just going to clean it up. It's cleaning up after the party. All right. Now we are going to embellish this, and you are going to be so surprised and love, love, love how we fix this and finish this off. Okay, so we've got our spring messy bow. I'm going to try to find sort of like the center, a loose center. It doesn't have to be perfect. A loose center. I know I ended with the butterflies, so it's, somewhere in here is sort of the center. Now this is where it gets fun. You can totally use, let me show you. Let me show you. You can use a flower. I've used a flower for the centerpiece, and you would just hot glue a little flower down in here. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try to show you all the ideas. Lean in close. Okay. Cute. Oh my goodness. But wait, there's more. I'm just trying to get it kind of, how cute is that? Oh my goodness, y'all. It's beautiful. We could totally do that. And or I have partnered with Totally Dazzled, and Totally Dazzled sells a lot of embellishments for crafters, okay? And this is my bling pack. I hand curated, which just means I picked out every single one of the items in this pack. It is a very limited pack. I don't even at this moment know how many they have left, but I'm going to open another one. And we're going to use one of these embellishments, all right? And I have one in mind. If I can open it. All right. All of these choices. Now, I'm down to like 2 choices of what I want to use. And I'll link the bling pack in the description below. But I'm thinking either this one, because it's a flower and it kind of reiterates that it's a spring flower, or you guys let me know in the comments below, or a dragonfly, or I call it a dragonfly. It's a bumblebee, I guess. Somebody told me it was a bumblebee. So we've got bumblebee or flower like rosette. Which one do you guys think? Y'all let me know in the comments below. This is the bumblebee. Oh, so cute. I love that. And then this is the flower. Ooh, I like that one too. So I'm kind of thinking if you did go with just a flower for your centerpiece and you wanted to, I would add my rosette to the center of the flower. Oh my goodness. What do you think? Give me some likes if you like that idea. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't already, and follow my channel for more cute ideas. And then I think without the flower, we could do I'm calling it a dragonfly, y'all. I'm just calling it a dragonfly because when I picked it out for my pack, my Southern Crush at Home pack, I in my head I was like, oh, it's a dragonfly. Goes all the cyclists. Oh my gosh. But let me open up this one too. We're going to show both. Now, I'm going to just add a tiny little, it just takes a little tiny bit of hot glue to the back of our embellishment here. Hello. Whoa, it's backwards for me. All right, and if I don't want to stick with that, I can totally add, I think I'm going to add the flower because I love the flower, y'all. It's just a little extra, little something extra. And I'm just going to add the hot glue to the back. Y'all, I love this Surebonder hot glue gun. I'm telling you, it's a game changer for me because it's so exact. And I'm loving using the rope glue. I'll link all that. but that rope glue on the back end is a game changer. How beautiful is this bow, you guys? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put the embellishment here. Or, wait for it. Oh, even better, there's one with a little pearl. I'm thinking the one with the little pearl. It's not quite as big. Let me see what this one looks like. Mm, this one's a little big for it. I love that one. It looks like a little snowflake, but it's got pearls and rhinestones. Okay, Melanie, let's just go with the spring flower. This is the rope. I've been using this rope. I made that entire straw wreath that you guys saw um, here on the channel using uh, this same glue rope. I'm going to add the glue to the inside of the flower this time because I feel like it's going to stick right on top. Yep, that was a good call. Look at that. How stinking cute is this? I'm in love with this bow, you guys. So cute. I'm going to still trim. I've got a little bit of trimming to do right there. And you might like the fuzzy. You might like the fuzzy on there. You may not want the fuzzy on there. But how cute would this add to someone's gift? Someone's gift for spring, for a birthday or a shower or something fun? Or what about just on a tray? Or, like I said before, you could add this to a candle. Let me grab a candle and show you what I mean. So you could take one of these really simple Dollar Tree candles. You could add some of your special ribbon around it. That's cute, just like that. But you could add some of your special ribbon around it. And then you could add your spring bow to the front. Oh, that's a little big, Melanie. That's a little big, but you could find a candle that fit, or you could make a smaller version of this bow. But once you get the hang of just tearing your fabric and cutting your ribbon the length that you want. So whatever length that I did 8 inches, but if you did like a 4 inch, like half this size, it would make the cutest little tiny messy bow ever. Cutest little tiny. Now, another thing I've done is I've taken this and a scarf and put it around a pillow, and then I put this in the center, and it was the cutest little messy bow wrap. So I will link that below too. There's an entire blog post on it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this fun bow tutorial, and until next time, my friend, stay creative. Mwah. Bye-bye.